Multiple choice questions with answers. Skeletal system. Bone functions questions. 1. What is the primary structural function of bones? A. Produce hormones. B. Provide support and framework for the body. C. Generate heat. D. Filter blood. Answer. B. Provide support and framework for the body. Explanation. Bones form the rigid skeleton that supports soft tissues, maintains posture, and enables upright movement. 2. Red bone marrow primarily functions to A. Store minerals. B. Produce blood cells, hematopoiesis. C. Absorb shocks. D. Anchor muscles. Answer. B. Produce blood cells. Hematopoiesis. Explanation. Red marrow in flat bones like sternum and pelvis generates red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. 3. The mineral storage function of bones mainly involves A. Calcium and phosphorus. B. Iron and magnesium. C. Sodium and potassium. D. Vitamin D. Answer. A. Calcium and phosphorus. Explanation. Bones act as a reservoir for calcium and phosphorus, releasing them into blood as needed for homeostasis. 4. Which bone function involves working with muscles for movement? A. Protection. B. Leverage, acting as levers. C. Hematopoiesis. D. Mineral storage. Answer. B. Leverage, acting as levers. Explanation. Bones provide attachment points for muscles and act as rigid levers to amplify force during locomotion. 5. Yellow bone marrow primarily functions as A. Blood cell production site. B. Energy reserve, fat storage. C. Structural support. D. Organ protection. Answer. B. Energy reserve, fat storage. Explanation. Yellow marrow in long bone medullary cavities stores triglycerides as an energy source. Bone locations questions. 6. Where is the malleus bone located? A. Middle ear. B. Wrist. C. Ankle. D. Knee. Answer. A. Middle ear. Explanation. The malleus is one of the 3 ossicles, small bones, in the middle ear, aiding sound transmission. 7. The tibia bone is found in the A. Arm. B. Lower leg, shin bone. C. Pelvis. D. Foot. Answer. B. Lower leg, shin bone. Explanation. The tibia is the larger weight-bearing bone of the lower leg, between knee and ankle. 8. Which bone is located in the upper arm? A. Radius. B. Ulna. C. Humerus. D. Femur. Answer. C. Humerus. Explanation. The humerus extends from shoulder to elbow, forming the upper arm, long bone. 9. The patella is located at the A. Elbow. B. Knee, kneecap. C. Wrist. D. Ankle. Answer. B. Knee, kneecap. Explanation. The patella is a sesamoid bone embedded in the quadriceps tendon at the knee joint. 10. The mandible bone is the A. Upper jaw. B. Lower jaw. C. Collarbone. D. Breastbone. Answer. B. Lower jaw. Explanation. The mandible is the only movable skull bone, forming the lower jaw and holding lower teeth. Structural classification. 1. Joints are structurally classified into how many main types? A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 6. Answer. B. 3. Explanation. Structurally, joints are fibrous, e.g., sutures, cartilaginous, e.g., symphysis, and synovial, e.g., knee. 2. Sutures between skull bones are an example of A. Cartilaginous joints. B. Fibrous joints. C. Synovial joints. D. Synchondroses. Answer. B. Fibrous joints. Explanation. Fibrous joints connect bones with dense connective tissue. Sutures are immovable fibrous joints in the skull. 3. Pubic symphysis is classified as a A. Fibrous joint. B. Synovial joint. C. Synchondrosis. D. Symphysis cartilaginous. Answer. D. Symphysis cartilaginous. Explanation. Symphyses have fibrocartilage between bones covered by hyaline cartilage, allowing slight movement. Functional classification. 4. Which functional type includes freely movable joints? A. Synarthroses. B. Amphiarthroses. C. Diarthroses. D. Synostoses. Answer. C. Diarthroses. Explanation. Diarthroses, synovial joints, permit free movement. Synarthroses are immovable. Amphiarthroses slightly movable. 5. Intervertebral discs are functionally classified as A. Synarthroses. B. Amphiarthroses. C. Diarthroses. D. Synchondroses. Answer. B. Amphiarthroses. Explanation. Amphiarthroses allow limited movement, like cartilaginous joints between vertebrae. Synovial joint subtypes. 6. How many structural subtypes of synovial joints exist? A. 3. B. 4. C. 5. D. 6. Answer. D. 6. Explanation. Synovial joints include plane, hinge, pivot, condyloid, saddle, and ball and socket. 7. Which synovial joint allows multiaxial rotation, like the hip? A. Hinge. B. Pivot. C. Ball and socket. D. Plane. Answer. C. Ball and socket. Explanation. Ball and socket joints, hip, shoulder permit movement in all planes: flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, rotation. 8. The elbow joint is A. Ball and socket joint. B. Pivot joint. C. Hinge joint. D. Saddle joint. Answer. C. Hinge joint. Explanation. Hinge joints allow uniaxial flexion and extension, like elbow and knee. 9. The atlantoaxial joint C1-C2 is A. Condyloid joint. B. Pivot joint. C. Saddle joint. D. Plane joint. Answer. B. Pivot joint. Explanation. Pivot joints enable uniaxial rotation, allowing head to turn side to side. 10. The thumb's carpometacarpal joint is A. Hinge joint. B. Pivot joint. C. Saddle joint. D. Gliding plane joint. Answer. C. Saddle joint. Explanation. Saddle joints are biaxial, supporting opposition in the thumb for grasping. Follow for more.